This is Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley reminding you to have a safe Labor Day weekend.
Extra patrols for Labor Day weekend. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
Please remember that we will have extra patrols on our roadways and on our waterways to ensure that everybody can enjoy the fruits of their labor safely. If you choose to be an aggressive driver or drive or boat impaired, you will probably be wasting your labor at the Green Roof Inn. Our suggestion is have a designated driver if you intend to drink or boat while drinking. Let's everyone have a good Labor Day weekend and remember what it's about. Thanking for your hard work that makes our country great.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, August 30th.
I am very concerned about their reluctance to pull the bond issue from referendum.
Palm Coast mayoral candidate Cornelia Manfrey is weighing in on a ballot measure that sparked a fiery debate this week in the city council.
I understand that there are very specific types of developments that they're looking for public money to fund infrastructure for those developments.
Manfrey says future debt may be necessary for the city down the road, but she does not support the current referendum on the ballot.
I am not in favor of carte blanche bond funding that mortgages the future for future property owners at the time of existing property owners paying their real estate taxes. And that's how I feel about this going to referendum. I'm very concerned about the openness of it that gives the city council open authority.
Manfrey says any decision for the city to take on significant debt should be made by citizens.
I think any type of bonding, whether it be for infrastructure or something site-specific, should be specific in its request to the public.
Manfrey says regardless of what voters decide, the city of Palm Coast has a problem in need of a solution.
We have an infrastructure problem of our existing infrastructure that has not been planned and paid for to be expanded or updated. And that is the first issue that I will address when I get in office.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
It is this position of my office that you as council have the position according to how the language is written in the city charter to appoint the next council person for that seat.
Palm Coast City Attorney Marcus Duffy explaining the application process is open for the available City Council District 4 seat.
The Palm Coast City Council is seeking applications from District 4 residents to fill the vacant City Council seat following the resignation of Councilmember Kathy Hyder August 23rd. Palm Coast Mayor David Alphen.
This appointment will be for 2 years plus with an opportunity of a chance to run as an incumbent, which would also offer them a chance to run yet again if they were successful in the first run of the second. So potentially, this could be a 10-year seat. So the decision being made here is significant.
Qualify applicants must reside in District 4, maintain residency in District 4 for the duration of the appointment, and must reside in District 4 for at least 45 weeks in the year. And a background screening of all applicants is required. Councilman Nick Klufas.
I've been part of this process now at least 3 times,
yes.
and each time that this has happened, we've had stellar candidates come forward. I think it's a little more advantageous for people who are upstanding in our community because they don't have to be put through the rigmarole of actually going out and become a candidate in that entire process, which is taxing on someone.
The application window is open until September 11th. The City Council will further discuss the applicants during its workshop meeting on September 24th at 6 p.m., with the final appointment scheduled for October 1st during the City Council business meeting at 6 p.m. For additional details, contact the City Clerk's office at cityclerk@palmcoastgov.com. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
What is Diploma Plus?
Director of Student Services for Flagler Schools, John Finelli, said on a recent episode of Flagler Health Matters that everybody expects a diploma when they graduate from high school.
Whether that's all of our career and technical programs, and we are adding and growing those programs every year. We have a wide variety of all different certifications and technical skills that our students can earn and get involved in high school.
Finelli said the changing workforce will demand more than a high school diploma.
Diploma Plus is definitely something that you'll hear more about. It's something that we know that in an ever-changing workforce, you almost need more than a high school diploma now to really get that leg up and that head start after high school.
Flagler Health Matters is on WNZF, Saturday mornings at 11:30 and on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
Wednesday, a trio of crosstown showdowns took place between Matanzas and FPC. On the golf course, the FPC boys took a 184-194 victory at Palm Harbor, while on the other side of town, the Bulldog girls earned a 210-218 win, led by a 44 from Ivy Suclaris. Zoe Allred of Matanzas was the medalist, shooting 43. At night, the focus shifted to the Ship, where Matanzas hosted FPC in volleyball. The Pirates took the match in straight sets, 3-0. Despite the loss, Bulldog coach Lindsay Stewart was pleased with her team.
I'm very proud of them. They came out and worked as hard as they could, and honestly, Matanzas was very good as well. It was just a good match between good teams.
In particular, the play of senior Dillis Mbelsube.
Dillis is obviously an outstanding senior. She is the senior class president. Every single person in this gym looks up to Dillis, and she's one heck of a player, and she is this team's leader, for sure.
Matanzas senior outside hitter Carrie Petro.
We come in here every game and try our best, but this one especially. This is like our favorite game of the year.
And Pirates senior Ashley Samsell on beating the rival one last time.
It's my senior season against FPC at the Ship, so obviously a home win against our rival is always a big deal.
FPC bounced back with a sweep at Seabreeze last night. The Pirates are in Gainesville this weekend for a tournament. Week 2 of the football season takes place tonight. Matanzas looks to bounce back from a 42-14 loss to Bishop Kenny. They travel to Port Orange to face the Atlantic Sharks at 7. The Bulldogs hit the road in the WNZF Sports Network Game of the Week when they head down to Winter Park to face Lake Howell. For Bulldog senior safety Carson Cato, after missing last season with an injury, it's been a long time coming.
Once the schedule came out and it showed that we had a game this Friday, that's all I've been thinking about and focused on is that game. I'm ready for it.
Coverage begins at 6:45 with kickoff at 7. Listen here and on the Flagler Radio app. Watch on the WNZF Facebook page and the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. Tomorrow, tune into the Rich and Mike Sports Show for post-game analysis from both games, 7:30 a.m. right here and always on the app. Pirate Swimming defeated the alma mater St. Augustine's boys and girls teams decisively on Tuesday. Tomorrow, Pirate Cross Country competes at the DeLand Invitational. This is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.